So we're sowing tomatoes now, and how many we're at? 2, 4. We're doing 6 different varieties this year. So we have 3 types that are cherry tomatoes: Subarctic Plenty, Gardener's Delight, and one called Coralique. Those are just to like enjoy and pick during the summer, and the kids can go and just pick tomatoes and eat them straight off the plant. Not all of these are high maintenance, so some of them you don't even need to remove the extra thieves, as they're called in Swedish. It's all the extra branches that branch out from the main plant. 2 different pasta tomatoes. The classic, of course, San Marzano, which is the traditional Italian pasta tomato or tomato for pasta sauces, and then I'm doing a bell star as well. Should be interesting. And then we're doing a winter tomato, which Ponderosa, which is actually a later variant. This one needs to be planted or sown in April, so I'm gonna wait a few weeks with this one because you want it to ripen quite late in the fall. If we're lucky, this tomato can even be brought inside on the whole plant. You sort of bring the whole plant with the tomatoes in, and you can hang them up, and you can presumably pick fresh tomatoes throughout most of winter, is what I've heard, if it's kept in a nice cool place. So we're gonna experiment with that, but I'm looking forward to the pasta tomatoes, trying to make some sauces and then to freeze them and keep them for winter. And of course the cherry tomatoes, just to pick and enjoy during the summer. it's cold again. We're gonna get snow today. No, and this whole week is also going to be a little bit unstable when it comes to the weather. Right now it's about 0 degrees Celsius, and with the wind chill factor, it feels like -5, -6. So yeah, snow this afternoon, and then rain, snow, rain, snow. It's gonna like, yeah, be sort of in the middle there. So a wet week. And I thought we were ready for spring, but not really, not yet. So the rams here are doing pretty well. I've given them an extra feed supplement all winter long, just a little bit to keep them growing a little bit, and I think they're in really good shape. They're losing a lot of their wool, which is a good sign. The summer wool is coming underneath the winter wool, and they're scratching themselves, and they're, you know, against the inventory here. And see that guy right there, he's almost lost all his wool in the middle. So yeah, they're in good shape. I'm really happy. We're gonna shear these guys in a few weeks, but yeah, I'm really happy that they're looking so good.
Inblandade här är ju att det har någonting med framförallt vintervädret att göra, och framförallt det här med gnagartillgång igen då. På det sättet att med det moderna skogsbruket, med kalhyggesbruket och så vidare, så har vi ju missgynnat också ganska många andra saker än själva ugglorna. Så framförallt kanske så.
It's so windy. It's so windy and so cold. So yeah, we just got our feed delivered, and yeah, went quite well. I was a bit unsure if the bin or the silo would hold together, because I've unscrewed it so many times and I put all the bolts back together, but there was a small hole on the other side, so some feed fell over, but luckily the driver, he noticed it, so we put some paper towels to, you know, make the holes really small again. So now we have feed for a little while. I'm happy about this new setup, where everything is in here instead of in the grain cart here, so I don't have to go get the grain every time. There's been a discussion here in Sweden this past couple of weeks about organic eggs, because there was a study that showed that organic eggs contain a lot more dioxins and other chemicals than conventional eggs, and it's due to the fact that organic layers are fed, or organic hens are fed fish meal, which is taken from the North Sea, but the fish that they're, even if it's in a relatively clean sea like the North Sea, the fish are contaminated with you know, plastics and metals and, you know, things that you don't want to have in your body, and it gets so concentrated in the fish meal. That's the protein source, the main protein source in the feed for organic layer hens. So I was thinking of switching to organic, but after this has like bloomed up again, it's really a dilemma. It's so hard to know what is the right choice, because either you're doing something that's better for the environment, but you're feeding animal protein to other animals to give you food. I mean, maybe not everyone is okay with that equation. Or the other option is you're thinking more about human health aspect by going the conventional route. So I don't know. These past couple of weeks have given me a lot to think about when it comes to basically the sustainability of the whole of egg production. Even though I'm very small scale, like, there is a sustainability aspect of the feed that we give them. Everything that I do on my little farm here, I want it to be good for nature. I want it to be good for other communities, for other people around the world as well, not only for me and my customers producing food here. And it's really a difficult dilemma. So I've been thinking a lot about this, and I'm really questioning whether I should continue with this breed. There'll probably be a lot more talk about that in coming videos, but as for now, I'm gonna keep mine for at least another year because they're still young. But in the long run, I think I have to change breed. Either some kind of heritage breed or culture breed that gives a lot fewer eggs, maybe around 200 per year instead of the 300 that our layers produce, because then the protein requirements are not as strict and are not as high. Then you can give them a feed that is not as demanding, and it doesn't need to be as rich in protein. So something to think about.